A very good morning to all. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this insightful session. I am Anshika, Office Executive, Registrar Office, and I am honored to introduce our esteemed speaker for today, Ms. Gurpreet Kaur, a visionary leader in entrepreneurship development and strategic program management. Ms. Kaur brings a wealth of knowledge and experience holding a BCA and MBA in finance and HR. She currently serves as a management faculty cum program officer at STEP-GNDEC, Ludhiana, where she has played a pivotal role in driving government initiatives under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Her expertise extends beyond academics. She is dynamic strategist, a mentor, and a catalyst for entrepreneurial success. With a keen focus on team motivation, effective communication, and problem solving, she has dedicated herself to empowering individuals and building high impact collaborations. We are truly privileged to have her with us today. Without further ado, let's extend a warm welcome to Ms. Gurpreet Kaur. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning to you all. Thank you so much, Miss Anshika, for the very warm welcome. I express my gratitude to be a part of this creating an ecosystem for an entrepreneurship. So, as far as my introduction is concerned, Miss Anshika has given a very beautiful introduction of mine. So, I would like to add on it that I'm Gurpreet and I'm Management Faculty and Program Officer from Science and Technology Entrepreneurs Park, Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College. So, here I'm serving as a faculty and also conducting number of programs sponsored by Department of Science and Technology, and also handling the project Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, in which numerous students have taken the benefit of free of cost education and the skill education. So today I'm not going to take you much time here. So today we are going to have a discussion on the topic effective sales and marketing strategies, right? So I believe that you should not on your mic till the time I ask you. So probably it will create echoing between. So thank you so much for having me on panel today. So let me just share my screen and please let me know if any of you can acknowledge that my screen is visible or not. I hope I am audible to everybody.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you. My screen is visible, I hope. Is it? It is visible.
Yes, yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with it. So as we have just discussed that we are going to discuss the effective sales and marketing strategy. So today we are going to unlock the growth and success for your business. If any of you is having a zeal and has the potential to start their business, and of course somebody is having their own idea to start startup, then of course this session will be for you definitely. So let me start with the introduction. So can any one of you explain what is sales and marketing? There is a little difference between a sales and marketing. If any of you would like to explain it. Okay, so let me explain to you. See, there is a slight difference between a sales and the marketing. So, sales and marketing are distinct yet, of course, are interconnected functions within a business. Sales basically focus on converting leads to into customer, while marketing generates awareness and creates demand for the product or service. And effective marketing helps build a pipeline of qualified leads that the sales team can then convert into revenue generating customers. So, the basic fundamental of this is that in the marketing process or in the marketing strategy, we have to focus how we are branding our product in the market, how you are engaging the customer of your advertisement which you are posting on maybe on the social media handles or through the hoardings, through the pamphlets, what strategy you are choosing, that will definitely affect your sales. Sales is basically when you are selling the product to your end customer. Marketing is something when you are advertising your product to create or generate leads. Sales is basically when you're converting those leads into your business, in your profitable business. Let me move to the next slide. Now we need to understand the relationship between the sales and the marketing. See, these two aspects or the parameters are interdependent with each other. So the relationship is very crucial to the success that we all know. Marketing efforts create the foundation by drawing attention and generating interest. See, marketing plays a very vital role to creating the foundation. Of course, see, आप सभी लोग जब marketing करते हो in your business, probably there are a number of people who are on the Instagram or in the on the Facebook. They're trying to create pages and to become an influencer. So of course influencer बनने के लिए आपको बहुत सारे followers चाहिए होते हैं. तो followers आप कैसे बनाते हो? You have to draw the attention of the public, right? So how you are marketing, why people would love to have you in their profiles. So that is basically a marketing concept. So while sales ensure conversion by engaging with the prospects and guiding them through the purchasing process, right? So वही लीड्स को हम जब जनरेट करते हैं उसके बाद इन अ चैटबॉट, आप सभी ने देखा होगा that let's say we can take an example of the Johnson and Johnson product. Johnson and Johnson baby product is basically for the small babies, right? If in Johnson and Johnson baby product, किसको अभी definitely किसको चाहिए होगा to 0 से लेके 5 years of age तक जो छोटे बच्चे हैं उनके लिए प्रोडक्ट वो जनरेट किया जाता है, राइट? तो मेन उनका कस्टमर कौन हुआ? उनके जो पेरेंट्स हैं, द न्यू पेरेंट्स, right? So they are going to, whenever you are going to float a marketing stunt on the social media handles or through the hoardings and through this, so whenever they try to tap on the on the post you are having on board, तो उसके बाद वो अपने आप ऑटोमेटिक लीड जो है जनरेट करना शुरू कर देता है. आप सभी ने देखा होगा when you are trying to tap on any advertisement, they are there is a popping message in your messenger, राइट? सो वो जो मैसेंजर में पॉपिंग मैसेज जनरेट करता है वो ऑटो जनरेटेड मैसेज है जो आपको वो क्लिक करने के ऊपर आपको सामने शो होता है. थ्रू दैट यू आर जनरेटिंग लीड्स. So as in customer, what I was thinking, okay, they are the fast responding sites and the owners. Now let's have a conversation. Then you are asking for a price of the product or the quality of the product. Then finally you have been converted to their actual lead, right? So collaboration between both teams leads to a higher lead conversion, greater brand awareness, and more personalized customer experience is the key to for the success of this business, right? So now what is it? See, we know marketing and sales is the major aspect to run your business through a successful journey, right? So for the successful journey, we need to create the goals and the objectives. अब हमें हमें सभी को पता है कि अगर हमें कुछ भी लाइफ में करना है तो वी हैव टू सेट द गोल्स एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. तो डेफिनेटली फॉर द मार्केटिंग एंड सेल्स वी हैव टू सेट द क्लियर ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. So in this, what kind of objectives you have to focus on? You have to increase the brand awareness. In this, whenever your brand is visible and recognizable in the market, definitely it would be the first step to acquire a customer acquisition, right? When customer is coming to you and watching you, okay, this is the product, I'm liking it. So that is basically where you start with the brand awareness. Next, the next is boost customer engagement. कस्टमर एंगेजमेंट होना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. एज आई हैव जस्ट सेड कि हम जब आप इंस्टाग्राम के ऊपर अपना प्रोडक्ट कोई भी शो करते हो या आपकी कोई कंपनी है, यू आर आप मार्केट पेनिट्रेशन में आए हो, एकदम से अपने अपना प्रोडक्ट को लॉन्च किया है, तो डेफिनेटली यू नीड टू एंगेज द कस्टमर इंटरेक्शन, definitely in the online process and the offline process both. but there you have to build the trust and loyalty with your product. You have to sell yourself, in a very clear way, in a mirror figure. If you're not going to do that, after using your product, people will understand, okay, this is the product, they are not offering the quality of that product. So definitely you are going to lack in the area of the customer retention, right? So next one is derive revenue and profitability. See, we all are doing a business, we all will definitely do a business for the revenue and the profitability. So हमें गोल जो सेट करना है प्रॉफिट जनरेट करने के लिए ही करना है. ये नहीं है कि आप जस्ट अवेयरनेस देके वहां से चले गए हो, मार्केटिंग कर दी है, अवेयरनेस जनरेट कर दी है, बट नाउ इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू क्रिएट प्रॉफिटेबल बिजनेस ऑल्सो. Only then you will be have things on under control, right? So improve customer retention. We were just talking about customer retention. What is customer retention? Customer retention is something when your customer will come to you again and they all are a happy customer. Let's say I have used, whenever we are talking about a brand, let's say we can take an example of Puma, we can take an example of Adidas. These all are the well established and well of brands, right? People go again and again to their product because they are offering the good quality of product. And if we can talk about the price level, whenever they having that kind of scenario, they are going to give you the offers also, right? So चीज को बार बार लेने में बेटर है कि हम एज एन कस्टमर एक ही बार चीज लेना पसंद करते हैं. वो चाहते हैं कि 6 मंथ्स या साल चले, ठीक है. अगर उसका प्राइस ज्यादा है तो डेफिनेटली वी आर थिंकिंग ऑन दैट डिफरेंट नोट. So basically, whenever your customer will come to you again and they are becoming a happy customer, that is called customer retention. आपके पास बार बार कस्टमर आएगा तो that can be a customer retention. So under setting the goals and the objectives, um, in the marketing, the marketers are focusing on the SMART goals framework. What is the SMART goals framework? SMART is S for specific, second one M for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevant, and T for time based. So whenever you are going through this approach, you probably tend to have control on your business in your marketing and sales process. A SMART goal is specific. Whenever you are setting a goal, that should be clear and well defined. If you're not clear with your thoughts, with your strategies, definitely you will lag behind somewhere. So second one is measurable. So whenever you are focusing on marketing and the sale processes, that should be trackable, right? ये नहीं है कि आप उसको करके वहां से चले गए हैं, अब आपको पता ही नहीं है कि आपकी ग्रोथ कहाँ पे जा रही है. यू नीड टू हैव सम एनालिसिस फॉर दैट. वो ट्रैक होने चाहिए या कर पाओ आप, ऐसा कुछ सिस्टम होना चाहिए. Next one is attainable. So you have to see whether how much customer attention you are attaining and how much lead you are generating and how much there is a conversion rate of it, right? So next one is the relevant. The strategy and the sales you are choosing, that should be aligned with your business objectives. If it is not aligned with your business objective, definitely that will not work for in your favor. Let's say you are from the healthcare company and you are promoting the models and the people who are not associated with the healthcare. I am so sorry that you are not going to communicate and address the pain points of your customer. So this is very important. ऐसा तो नहीं कर सकते ना, आपके एक बच्चे का प्रोडक्ट है तो एक बड़ा एक बंदा आके उसको प्रमोट कर रहा है, या फिर उसकी या तो स्ट्रेटेजी ऐसी हो कि हाँ वो एक बच्चे को एक पिक्चर में लाए एंड देन यू एन एडवर्टाइजिंग. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा इसके बारे में सोचना पड़ेगा. इफ इट इज नॉट अलाइंड, डेफिनेटली इट विल नॉट, इट्स अ बिग नो एंड बिग गो फॉर you, definitely. So it is a time bound process. See, you have to meet the deadlines. You have to set the goals. In the first month of my business, I have to reach this much area of the customer, right? We have to focus on the city, then we have to focus on the urban area, then we have to focus on the rural area. You have to set the target, which audience you are targeting, and then set the time bound, in at what time, at what pace we have to reach the exact customer, right? So this is the smart goals framework which we need to focus on. Yes. So next one is the understanding your target audience. See, to understand the target audience is very important. If you are not going to understand your target audience, then वो वही चीज होगी कि आप एक प्लेट में आपने बहुत सारा खाना डाल लिया है. When you are having a थाली, बहुत सारी वेजेस आपने एक प्लेट में रख ली हैं, तो then you are not having a taste of any of the that particular item, right? So what whenever we are, you know, mentoring our startups, and whenever they are seeking for the assistance from our side, we used to guide them that you have to focus on one thing first, then later on the associated things can be followed by it, right? But if you're going to focus, let's say we had a one startup, हमारे एक startup थे, तो he was focusing on to train as a guitarist. तो उसके बाद he actually wanted to focus on horse riding, he actually wanted to focus on tour and travel business. You know, we used to guide him कि आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते हो, आपको एक चीज पे आपको एक निश पकड़नी पड़ेगी, आपको एक सेगमेंट पकड़ना पड़ेगा, देन आपको कस्टमर देखने पड़ेंगे, और एट व्हाट एज. सी, टारगेट ऑडियंस सेट करना बहुत सारे पैरामीटर्स के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, राइट? सो देर आर नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स. इट कैन बी डेमोग्राफिक, इट कैन बी जियोग्राफिकल, आई मीन इट इज फ्रॉम द रीजन टू रीजन, what region you are targeting, what age group you are targeting, are you targeting a females or a males candidate, are you targeting a kids only? And see, there are number of aspects according to psychographic income groups. There are number of aspects and the factors you have to follow. See, it is very important to identify your ideal customer and to understand their needs and motivations, why they need you, why they actually need your product, why they wanted to move it to you, right? What are their pain points, what are their frustrations behind it, why they wanted to come to you, right? So let's say I'm taking an example of it. We all are using sugar in our daily life, right? तो हम सभी आज के टाइम में वी आर बिकमिंग ए हेल्थ कॉन्शियस पर्सन्स, एंड ऑफ कोर्स इन दिस एरा हमें आसपास सुनने को मिलता है वी शुड नॉट यूज शुगर बिकॉज इट वर्क्स लाइक you know, poison, slowly poison to our body, right? So then yes, we like sweet things. Then what should be the alternative for the sugar? Yes, it can be jaggery, right? So it can be जिन्हों ਅਸੀਂ बोलते हैं बुरा खंड, right? So there are number of things are associated with it and the alternative associated with it. But there are number of people who are using you know, jaggery and that sugar powder, number of people. Now what people are expecting from the market to generate it, right? बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जिनको डायबिटीज है, दे आर यूजिंग द पिल्स, शुगर फ्री पिल्स यूज करते हैं. डू यू थिंक दैट रियली वर्क्स? So we need to understand from there your idea will start. Okay, now what? यही सब लोगों के बहुत सारे पेन पॉइंट्स हैं where people are getting frustrated with the alternatives also. From there we can start it. If you are providing the best alternative to them, then you definitely crack the market and generate the actual customers. So for understanding the pain points, you need to create an interview session with your you know, potential customers. Let's say some of the people who are initiating or having some interest in your product. In that case, you need to understand, you need to conduct an interviews, you have to after having an interview session, you have to create the customer personas, you know. In customer personas you have to mention who is the person, what is their name, and from which age group they are belonging, right? So what are their pain points, what kind of alternatives they are expecting, right? You need to understand all those questions. So whenever if you're going to search the internet, you will get the availability of the customer personas. So that is basically advantage जो बहुत सारे लोग नहीं कर रहे होते market में, which is much needed. So that is the main point which I'm going to suggest you to have target audience on board, right? Second one is segmentation. You know what is market segmentation? We have just discussed in fact, but what is market segmentation? Segment means we have to divide the people in the different segments, in the different parts, right? That can be on the behalf of the age group, that can be on the behalf of the income group, that can be behalf of the region, right? That can be behalf of the male and female ratio, right? So according to that, we have to cater them, and we need to understand the characteristics. We have to promote the marketing and sales accordingly. So if you are going to have these things in your understanding, आप टारगेट ऑडियंस को समझना शुरू कर दोगे, तो डेफिनेटली आपके मार्केटिंग एंड सेल्स के एफर्ट्स भी कम लगेंगे. बट इफ यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू वर्किंग ऑन दीज पैरामीटर्स, definitely you have to work more for the marketing and the sales purposes, and where even though you are not going to generate expected revenue and the profits, right? So I hope I'm clear with this slide. So next one is developing a unique value proposition. What is this unique value proposition? You have to offer which is going to stand out from the competition. The see whenever we are launching a product in the market, we have to understand there are a number of competitors already available in the market who are providing the same product as you. But we have to see, or we need to mention what are our offerings, what we are, how we are differentiating from them, what product and services you are offering to your end customer, how you are going to show them that we are the alternative which you were seeking from the long time, right? We have to create the differentiation in it, right? Then the value, emphasize the benefits your customer will receive from your offering. We need to emphasize on the benefits जो आपके कस्टमर आपसे ले रहे हैं. Okay, fine, if they are having the benefits from your customer, definitely from your offering, sorry, then you need to understand कि ये हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है उनको हम ऑफरिंग्स या सर्विसेज दे रहे हैं, क्या ये भी उनको कुछ परेशानी दे रहा है? इफ इट इज, definitely you have to solve it very quickly. If you're not going to solve it very quickly, then definitely your business will fall and come on the decline stage. There is a product life cycle. I hope that you are aware of about it. I don't know from you, you're here from which background, but definitely there is a product life cycle which are having the major four stages. One is the introductory stage, second one is the growth stage, and third one is the maturity, and fourth one is the decline stage. So introductory stage comes when you are launching your product in the market, when you are going for the market penetration, and then when you are growing, it means you are leading or the creating some of the leads from the market. You are having some of the people on board or on your panel. Then maturity stage, now when your customer is on the same path where you are having the break even point, where there is when you're generating um, uh, profits more and more, right? But after that, if you're not going to understand the pain points of your customer, then definitely you will fall, and you are coming down to the decline stage. So before becoming coming to the decline stage, we need to understand at the maturity level now what new we need to offer to our customer, right? I can give an example to you of the Lux brand. I probably see that from my childhood, I have been listening from the lot of people that we are using a Lux brand. So लक्स का ब्रांड आज भी चल रहा है. व्हाई इट इज हैपनिंग सो? Why it is happening? If we can take another example is the Colgate toothpaste. Why it is still in the market? One is quality, second one is price, and third one, they have been changing themselves with the changing market. राइट जब कॉलगेट प्रोडक्ट था मार्केट में, आप सभी ने देखा होगा उसकी पैकेजिंग एक रेड और व्हाइट कलर के फॉर्म में होती थी. उसके बाद देयर वर मेनी कंपनीज, पेप्सोडेंट, क्लोज अप came into existence. There are a number of brands. In fact, Dabur के भी बहुत सारे products आए. ठीक है. What they were watching in the market कि वो लोग क्या प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. They're providing the crystals in the toothpaste. They're providing they're accommodating paste with the salt, right? We know that these products are very good for our teeth, right? So people are using cloves in the toothpaste, right? So Colgate have also changing their strategy. They have already understood, if we are not going to change our marketing strategy, if we are not going to change our product within the time span, then definitely our sale will fall and we are not going to make definite profits from the business. So this is it. We need to change ourselves with the changing game, right? So next one is implementing a multi-channel marketing approach. See, these are the market approaches which we can call it. पहले क्या होता था, होर्डिंग्स लग जाती थी, इतना ज्यादा कम्युनिकेशन नहीं था, लेकिन आजकल सोशल मीडिया बहुत ज्यादा इन टैप में है. तो people are using websites to engage the customers and to become user friendly. आपने देखा होगा whenever you are going through any website, तो नीचे छोटे छोटे कुछ चैटबॉट्स दिए होते हैं जहां पे एकदम से आप जब क्लिक करते हो वेबसाइट के ऊपर, तो नीचे बहुत सारे चैटबॉट्स ओपन हो जाते हैं. तो वहां पे लिखा जाता है, हाय आई एम सिया, हाउ कैन आई हेल्प यू with our product, right? What you are looking for. So these are the marketing strategy कि आपको engage करना, आपको believe करवाना that आप आपके हम साथ हैं, आप क्या चाहते हो हमसे, right? So all these things. Next is social media. Engage with your relevant platforms. For the business, these days Instagram is very popular. We have to show what people are using interest, having their interest. तो उसके basis के ऊपर हम शुरू कर देते हैं. Next is email marketing. Send targeted and personalized emails to nurture. आपने देखा होगा you're using an email IDs and वहां पे बहुत सारी emails ऐसे ही पॉपअप होके आती रहती हैं. वो कहाँ से आ रहा है? आपका जो डेटा है वो बैकएंड के ऊपर सब कुछ है उनके पास. So they are using that data to email you for having you on board. आप देखोगे एक बार ईमेल आएगी, दो बार आएगी, तीन बार आएगी, 10 बार आएगी. अगर 100 बार आएगी तो आप एक बार तो चेक करोगे, यार व्हाट इज दिस, ये क्या चीज है, मैं एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ, हो सकता है कि मुझे हेल्प कर दे, राइट? देन कंटेंट मार्केटिंग. Create valuable content. These days people are creating a beautiful content to engage and attract their target audience. So these are the multi-channel and the strategies for the marketing approach. So next is leveraging data driven decision making. So हमने सब कुछ कर लिया, हमने सोशल मीडिया तक हम पहुंच गए, एंगेजमेंट शो कर दी हैं. Now what? We have to track these key metrics. We need to understand कि आप जब आपकी कोई वेबसाइट ओपन करे तो वहां पे इतना ट्रैफिक तो नहीं है, बैकएंड के ऊपर इतना ज्यादा डाटा तो नहीं हो गया कि लोग आपकी वेबसाइट को ही हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे या ओपन नहीं कर पा रहे. तो दैट विल बी अ बिग नो, डेफिनेटली disappointment in the mind of the customer, so they will not come to your site again if it will take a lot of time, right? So social media engagement कुछ ऐसी नहीं होनी चाहिए जो लोगों के emotions को hurt कर दे, right? So these kind of things we need to track it. So sales data, we need to observe how much sales we have generated from these potential marketing strategies, right? So ऐसा नहीं है कि हम awareness generate करते जा रहे हैं, वहां से कोई lead भी नहीं generate हो रही, हम business भी नहीं कमा के दे रहे, तो definitely कि आप सही रास्ते पे नहीं हो. We need to identify the trends. Trends क्या कह रहे हैं अभी? अभी जो ट्रेंड है that is of Instagram users, right? तो Instagram के ऊपर अगर हम इस ट्रेंड को फॉलो ही ना करें तो डेफिनेटली हमारी मार्केट में एग्जिस्टेंस ही नहीं होगी. अगर एग्जिस्टेंस ही नहीं होगी तो वर्ड ऑफ माउथ नहीं होगा, वर्ड ऑफ माउथ नहीं होगा तो डेफिनेटली आप अपना प्रोडक्ट और मार्केट में अपना बिजनेस को ज्यादा प्रमोट नहीं कर पाओगे. सो यूज डेटा टू अंडरस्टैंड कस्टमर बिहेवियर एंड ऑप्टिमाइज कैंपेन्स. सी कस्टमर के बिहेवियर को अंडरस्टैंड करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. जैसे आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कि जब भी आईफोन लॉन्च होता है तो उसके पहले कुछ फीचर्स यूट्यूब के ऊपर, आपके सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स के ऊपर लॉन्च कर दिए जाते हैं. दैट देयर आर नंबर ऑफ फीचर्स, इट विल कम इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एडवर्टीजमेंट और इन द सर्वे फॉर्म, द कस्टमर सर्वे. आपने देखा होगा वीडियो चलते चलते एक सर्वे आ जाता है. आजकल तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है बिकॉज यू पीपल आर यूजिंग प्रीमियम्स, वी आर नॉट इन फैक्ट हम एक टाइम भी नहीं देते हैं, एक सेकंड भी नहीं लगाते हैं कि हाँ यार एडवर्टीजमेंट नहीं आनी चाहिए. तो इन सच केसेस व्हेन यू आर हैविंग अ लुक ऑन दोस कस्टमर सर्विस, तो आपसे पहले ही डाटा ले लिया जाता है. तो ऑन दैट बेसिस दे आर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग देयर प्रोडक्ट. अगर उनको लगता है कि यार इसको चेंज करना चाहिए तो दे आर चेंजिंग इट ऑन दैट लेवल, राइट? सो this is so then if you feel that something is not working in your favor, so you have to refine your strategy. You have to change from the plan A to B, from B to C, from C to D, right? But you need to understand what plan and the alternative works for you, right? With over the time you can improve your performance, right? So yes, this is something interesting. So optimizing the sales funnel. You know what is sales funnel? So here I am not going to show you, but there are terms that is TAM, SAM, and SOM, right? So TAM is what? Basically a total addressable marketing. SAM is serviceable, obtainable marketing, and last one is SOM, that is serviceable, obtainable marketing, right? So optimizing the sales funnel, we need to aware, we need to see how many customers you're going to focus on. If you're tapping, okay, TAM is what, when you are focusing on Punjab, right? um, SAM is something when you are focusing from Punjab to Ludhiana, and SOM is something when you are focusing on from Ludhiana to urban or rural area, right? So that is a sales funnel in which you are having your customers on board. So this is what, whenever you are focusing on the sales funnel, we need to be aware that how we have to attract our potential customers through the marketing efforts. Consideration. So we need how much leads we have generated, we have to nurture them, we have to talk to them, we have to counsel them, we have to educate them about your product or service. If you're not going to nurture them, if you're not going to have a conversation with your potential customer and the leads, then probably you're going to lose your customer in a very bad way, right? So whenever you have already educate about your product or service, then you have to take the decisions. Encourage customer to make a purchase or sign up, right? If you're using the application, then you have to ask your customer to have subscriptions, to ask them to sign up for your product or something like that. But you have to force them or to counsel them to have a purchase, right? Retention. ऑफ कोर्स रिटेंशन हमने पढ़ चुके हैं कि जब भी आप कस्टमर आपसे प्रोडक्ट ले लेगा, देन उसके बाद हाउ यू मेक योर कस्टमर अ वेरी हैप्पी कस्टमर. यू हैव टू बिल्ड लॉन्ग टर्म रिलेशनशिप विद द कस्टमर to in order to generate profit again and again, right? One is the major example is Colgate, what we have discussed, right? So next one is building a strong brand and brand equity, right? It is very important. How you're going to create a strong brand? With the consistency. If you do not have consistency in your business or in the sales and marketing strategies, you're going to lose the market, and of course you're not going to be a major big B in the big brand in the market, right? So consistency is very important. Maintain a consistent brand identity across all channels. Through all channels we have to show your product, right? Then value. Deliver on your brand promises and provide exceptional customer experience. जो आप बता रहे हो वो आप प्रोवाइड भी कीजिए. इफ यू आर नॉट प्रोवाइडिंग व्हाट यू आर सेइंग, इट मीन्स यू आर चीटिंग विद योर कस्टमर, एंड आफ्टर हैविंग द बैड एक्सपीरियंस you will not be able to have customer on board and the customer retention part, right? So storytelling, this is another way to generate a strong brand. See, you have to communicate and have an emotional connection with your customer. So by telling your stories and connecting with your audience can be a big brand to create a brand strategy and a strong brand strategy, right? So yes, after all this, we need to measuring and analyze key performance metrics, right? So key performance metrics क्या है? अभी we have to ये analysis वाला part आ गया है यहाँ पे. We need to check how much conversion rate you have done, 10%, 20%, कितने लोग आपके प्रोडक्ट को देखने के लिए आए, how many clicks they have. मैं अभी सोशल मीडिया के बारे में ही बात कर रही हूँ, because we all know that सोशल मीडिया के ऊपर ही बहुत ज्यादा मार्केटिंग चल रही है आजकल, rather than to provide advertisement in the newspapers, right? In the TV, at the time of the TV serials, because people are not watching the daily soaps. So in fact वहां पे भी लोग नहीं देख रहे हैं. तो while using Netflix, while using YouTube, while using Amazon Prime, while so these are how you are generating the leads, right? So then you need to check कस्टमर सेटिस्फेक्शन, कितना कस्टमर आपका सेटिस्फेक्ट हुआ, कितने परसेंट कस्टमर आपने हैप्पी किए हैं विद योर प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विस. इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू हैव अ जेन्युइन फीडबैक from the customer. If you're not having the genuine feedback, then there'll be a problem. Then revenue, how much total income you have generated from your sales. It is very important, because at the end of the day we all are working for the for generating profits and the sales. So this is something we need to take care. Then how many potential leads you have generated, and how many have them how many of them you have lost it, and how many of them have expressed interest um, in your brand, right? Okay. Yes, Anshika ma'am, I just saw your message. No issues. Uh, Adapting and evolving your strategy. So now, after all this, we need to adapt and evolve with your strategy. Continuously monitoring your progress will definitely you can adapt to change market condition, customer needs, and emerging trend. You have to stay agile and experiment with new strategy to optimize your results. जैसे हमने Colgate की example ली, we need to adapt and we need to be very flexible with the changing mode. If आप time के साथ अपने आप को evolve नहीं करोगे, अपनी strategies को change नहीं करोगे, then you will not be the part of the coming trend. ठीक है, वो बोलते हैं ना कि रुके हुए पानी में भी काई जम जाती है, तो पानी भी हमेशा चलता रहना चाहिए ताकि उसको आप यूज कर सको, राइट? So yes, what we have studied in our in this session. So we have studied the alliance sales and the marketing efforts to maximize impact. We have started how we can understand our audience and cater their needs. And last, what we need to major focus is you need to be adaptable with every change emerging in the market and the trends emerging in the market. If you're not going to have that part on your level, then definitely your strategies will not work, and you will always face the disappointments and the loss in your business. So these are the main key takeaways you should have from this session, because this is very important. आने वाले टाइम में it is important कि आप समय से समझ लीजिए कि entrepreneurship and business चलाना एक हमारी ज़रूरत बन जाएगा, because जॉब्स में बहुत ज्यादा अभी सिचुएशन आने लग गई है. अभी हाल ही में मैं जस्ट स्टार्टिंग के इन्फोसिस ने बहुत सारे अपने एम्प्लॉयज जो है फायर कर दिए हैं. आफ्टर इवन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स के बाद भी. तो इट इज नॉट जस्टिफाइंग समवेयर एल्स, बट इफ यू आर गोइंग टू बी योर ऑन बॉस, तो इट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प others out to to have employment, and you're going to have you're going to contribute in the economy also to have a good GDP and the GNP levels, right? So this is it. Thank you so much. If you would like to contact me, you can contact me through my email. That is given below. That is stepgnegur 27 at the rate gmail.com. If you would like to come for an immediate assistance, you can call me anytime on this number 78371000922. So I think I have justified with my session. I hope that you have learned the sales and the marketing strategies, what we should focus on and how we should focus on. There is, there is basically a sales funnel, and the TAM, SAM, and SOM strategy, which you need to focus on majorly to attract and generate more and more customers, right? So thank you so much for having me on board and patient listening. Um, Thank you all. Now I'm opening a forum for the question answer. If would love to have your feedback and insights, let's just spark a conversation. If any of you would like to have it, so it would be great to have feedbacks from your side. Yes, Anshika ma'am, if there'll be any, there are any questions, I'm welcoming all the questions.
Yes, ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
My question is that how can small business or startups compete with established brand in sales without a large budget?
See, Anshika, it is very important to analyze your competitors, right? First, whenever you are going for the market penetration, whenever you want to, would like to have, you need to launch your product. तो आपको एक एनालिसिस करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. जैसे लेट्स से आई एम फ्रॉम द नाइकी ब्रांड, आई वुड लाइक टू ओपन माय नाइकी शोरूम. ठीक है, तो आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि उस मार्केट में कौन कौन से ब्रांड्स ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल हैं. लेट्स से एडिडास, लेट्स से प्यूमा, ठीक है, लेट्स से सम अदर ब्रांड्स लाइक, राइट. बट उनका आपको स्वॉट एनालिसिस करना पड़ेगा, आपको उनका ई टॉप एनालिसिस करना पड़ेगा. देर आर सम ऑफ द स्ट्रेटेजीज बिहाइंड इट. इफ यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू हैव अ गुड एनालिसिस, आप उनकी स्ट्रेंथ, वीकनेस, अपॉर्चुनिटीज, थ्रेट्स आप नहीं एनालिसिस करोगे, तो बहुत सारी दिक्कतें आपको फेस करनी पड़ेगी, राइट? सो विद दैट, सो आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर वन मोर स्ट्रेटेजी. इफ यू हैव आपने भी यू हैव बीन गो थ्रू विद दैट स्ट्रेटेजी. आप सभी ने देखा होगा कि प्यूमा का शोरूम अभी हाल ही में उन्होंने क्या किया. दे हैव यूज द नेगेटिव marketing, they have used the false marketing strategy. And what was that? They have used we instead of you in front of their showrooms. Why they did that? They have used the negative marketing strategy. सबको पता है जो चीज गलत होती है उस पर ज्यादा ध्यान जाता है. हम सभी ने देखा होगा बहुत सारे इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हैं, कुछ भी करके, कुछ भी गलत करके, दे आर कमिंग इनटू द पिक्चर. ओके, समथिंग इज ओके, ओके, ओ माय गॉड, व्हाई दिस इज हैपनिंग, एकदम से टेंशन सीख करने के लिए, राइट? So they have used one, they have used that strategy. Second, with that case, they have used, they wanted to have PV Sindhu on board. So for that, उन्होंने PV Sindhu का नेम देने के लिए पवमा कर दिया rather than Puma. So with that, even I have started कि बहुत ज्यादा उन्होंने बेनिफिट कमाया है. विद इन फ्यू डेज बिलियन ट्रिलियन का उन्होंने बिजनेस कर लिया है, क्योंकि एकदम से वापस लोगों के माइंड में आया, ओके प्यूमा इज द ब्रांड, कोई था यार ब्रांड, ओके फाइन, चलो लेट्स गो फॉर द सेल, लेट्स हैव द परचेज. ठीक है, तो ये कुछ ऐसी स्ट्रैटेजी है, कुछ हमें टाइम के साथ अपनी चेंज करनी पड़ेगी. सो आई होप आई हैव आंसर्ड योर क्वेश्चन.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So, as we conclude this insightful session, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Gurpreet Kaur for sharing her invaluable knowledge and expertise. Your real life example made complex concepts easy to understand, and we truly appreciate the time and effort you dedicated to guiding us today. As a token of appreciation, we would like to present you with this memento. Thank you once again, and we look forward to more such inspiring sessions in the future.
Thank you so much, Anshika.
Yeah,
It's been a pleasure to be a part of this. We have been a part of this from many years. We have been associated with this. Thank you so much for this lovely token of gratitude. Thank you all for the patient listening. I really hope that you have learned from this session and would apply in your future businesses. Thank you.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. So, Anshika, may I leave the session?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Sure, sure, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Take
ma'am.
care. See you soon. Thank you.
Okay.